Okay, let me start over. Let me start over. Now, today I'm going to talk about people who don't cut their yard. I'm going to play like an angry black man for a minute. I go outside and looking in their yard, and their yard is so goddamn long to where their yard is so goddamn long to where these people don't want to cut their yard. I look out there, I see the grass is growing like 3 or 4 inches. What I need to do is go over to Mrs. Upchurches and say, hey man, cut your motherfucking yard. God damn it. That's horrible. Their yard is so long, and don't get me started on the backyard. I've never been in their backyard, so don't get me started on the front yard or backyard rather, because their backyard is just as long as their front yard. But anyway, enough for that. Also, I want to talk about tomorrow night's Night of Champions. Now, the first match that's probably going to happen is the World Heavyweight title match between Alberto Del Rio and RVD. And I'll bet you anything that either RVD is going to retain or going to win the title, or Alberto Del Rio is going to retain the championship. So, in the next match is a tag team a handicap elimination match. CM Punk versus Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman. And this is a stipulation in this match. If CM Punk beats Curtis Axel, then he gets 10 minutes alone with Paul Heyman. So anyhow, next match is going to be for a fatal 4-way for the Divas title, which is which is Naomi, who else? Naomi, Natalya, Nikki Bella, and AJ Lee. Somehow, some way, AJ might win the match and keep the title, or either Natalya or Nikki Bella or Naomi is going to win the title. Next match is probably going to be for the United States Championship as Dolph Ziggler goes one-on-one, fought with the Shield's Dean Ambrose. Now, this match could come either way, to where Dean Ambrose might cheat and keep his United States title, or if Dolph Ziggler becomes the new United States champion. And then the Shield is going to is going to put their tag team titles on the line against the winner of the tag team turmoil. Whether it be the primetime players, the Usos, or the Un-Americans. Now, and this last match is going to be very, very carefully, because here's the thing though. It's going to be for the WWE Championship, where Daniel Bryan challenges Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. But somehow, now in this match, somehow, some way, if Daniel Bryan can pull it off and make Randy Orton tap out, he gets his title back. Daniel Bryan will get his title back. But somehow, some way, Randy Orton gives Daniel Bryan an RKO and have the Shield help him, then Randy Orton might keep his title. So that's probably what might happen tomorrow night at Night of Champions. But as for the Houston Texans, changing subjects, as for the Houston Texans, the Texans are alright, but I don't watch their games. I don't go to their games. Now the Texans gonna probably play another game soon. The Houston Texans probably play another game soon. Who against? I don't know. But changing subjects again, I gotta tell you this story about what Triple H is doing to the Big Show on Raw. He told Big Show he told Big Show he said Triple H said to Big Show he was going to punish the Big Show for not doing what he was supposed to do. And now he tells Big Show that he has been suspended for one night without pay. Now you tell me YouTubers, if that makes sense. You tell me, John, if that makes sense. Suspended for 1 day without pay. And pretty soon, now let me tell you something. Let me tell you, you know what? Let me tell you something about the Big Show. The Big Show has been put through hell for Triple H for weeks. Stuck. Yeah, the Big Show has been put through hell by Triple H for weeks. And Big Show couldn't take it no more. The Big Show couldn't take it no more. So obviously Big Show's gonna come back whether he's suspended for 30 days or not. And the firing of Cody Rhodes back on Raw last week. They should. Triple H shouldn't have did that. Triple H shouldn't have fired Cody Rhodes. Let me tell you let me tell you something about Triple H. Triple H is drunk with power. He's trying to get like Mr. McMahon. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get like Mr. McMahon. Always calls himself the boss. And he always tells himself, don't cross. It's always, and Mr. McMahon always tells himself, don't cross the boss. Because if you cross the boss, you're going to get fired. Now, I tell you what, if the Big Show crosses either Mr. McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, Randy Orton, or Triple H, pretty soon, he's going to get fired. You saw what happened to Cody Rhodes. He got fired because he didn't beat Randy Orton. So, if Big Show do anything drastic or silly, he's going to get fired, which we don't want to see. So anyhow, changing subjects here, I got to talk to you about this guy that I was talking to at the gym one time. Now, I was talking to Jody. As soon as I went over there, this guy by the name of Tim is gonna give me some lip and just talk to me any old kind of way. Talking about I need to get a life. I said you me get a life. What about you? You don't do nothing. You don't. The only thing you do is go Go to the gym, lift weights, and leave. That's all you do. Just go to the gym, lift weights, and leave. You don't do no machines. You don't do no classes. All you do is lift weights and leave. So, anyhow, another thing I want to talk about is people who are nasty. One time I went to the gym. One time I went to the gym just to use their restroom. I looked down. Looks like somebody did a 10-200 and they did not flush it. That's how nasty people are. They go use the restroom and you do a 10-200 without flushing. They do a 10-200 and without flushing. Same thing when they go do a 10-100. They do a 10-100 and they don't flush. Don't wash their hands now. So anyhow, that's how nasty people are. But I gotta tell you, this childhood, I'm gonna take you back to where I went to middle school, and this was the most sorry school I ever went to. The name of the school was Holland Middle School. I remember one time this man or boy was putting plastic foam in my mouth to where I couldn't talk. And then this other boy by the name of Johnny Thomas, I'm going over there to speak to him. He wants to get bipolar me with me. So what did he do? He tells me to go home. I said, no, I'm not going home. I came here to talk to you. And then he said, you must didn't hear me. I'm going to tell you this one more time. Go home. I said, no, I'm not going home, I told you. I came here to talk to you. And what did Johnny do? He punched me in my face repeatedly. Until I went home, I started crying like I started crying like a baby. See, now I don't go back to his house no more because knowing him, now he probably moved out. And don't get me started with Daryl Butler. He used to come here every time to spend the weekend until I caught him stealing chickens. And I asked him, I said, what are you doing in there? I said, oh, don't worry about it. No, I said, no, I'm worried about it. What are you doing? I said, oh, I'm stealing chickens. I'd be like, put the chicken back. So he said, no. I said, okay, when you get caught, don't tell me nothing. And then, what the embarrassing moment was, I was using the restroom. I was using my own bathroom in my mother's house, and he is standing in the doorway, pulling my underwear down. So I pulled him up. So he pulled him back down. So I pulled him up. So he pulled it back down. I said, hold on. Let me get my belt out so I can whip you. So he got his belt out. So he started whipping me. I started whipping him. He starts whipping me. I start whipping him. So and that was when my mother came in, and she caught Mr. Darrell Butler sneaking out with a chicken. So I tell you, so Darrell didn't come back here ever again. Now, the last time I saw Darrell, I was walking home from my friend's house. So he stopped me, and Darrell was wearing lipstick and makeup, like he wants to be gay or something. Wearing all this lipstick and makeup, kissing boys, as a matter of fact. So I don't understand that. Men kissing boys and everything like that. But getting back to what I was saying about my neighbor's yard, they got like 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks to mow their grass. If they don't mow that grass when the 4 weeks is up, my mother's gonna write them another letter so they can send it to the city, so the city can give them the letter. Or my mother's gonna go find this man, tell them what's happening to our neighborhood, and knowing the man, he's gonna come to their house and slap a paper on their door, on their front door, saying to cut their grass. Please cut your grass. If you can't cut your grass, or if you can't, let's put it this way, if you can't cut your grass, or if you can't get somebody to cut your grass, then you'll need to be living in my neighborhood. Just sell the house and just go. So that's all I got to say. So I will see you the next time.